Ladies and gentlemen, waifus and weebs, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Let me start some music here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, hopefully that's not too loud. You can let me know in the comments. This chat here looks like it's a little bit slow, so I might be playing with this for a moment. But how you doing, guys? Are you ready for this? All right, I do see that it is updating, so that is a good sign. I don't want to mess with that. What's up, guys? What are you hoping to see today? Be sure to let me know. Unfortunately, I did say that we were going to do a bingo card, and I didn't get a chance to make one. Let me see if I could find one really quick on Reddit or something. I did see one on Twitter, but I think it was a little bit more for like Smash Bros. Or like general Nintendo. So let's see. Bear with me one moment. I see a pretty plain one, but maybe we'll do this one. What's up, guys? Oh, I should probably advertise that this is live. Alright, this is... Okay, I found a funny one. This is a funny one. Let me save this. I'll just do this. Bear with me one second, guys. I want to make sure that if I'm going to use someone else's bingo card that I'm keeping their name credited. I don't likey steal stuff. Alright. Now let's add this in here and we should be all good. Okay, browse. Boop. Alright, so let's use this card. I think this will be pretty funny. So far, there's a free space, of course. Main character is a noble. That's possible. Weapon triangle present. We did see that durability and stuff is coming back. So my big question, I think, is whether or not they're going to go with no standard weapon triangle and then have the weapon triangle have to do with the squads and the formations with that, or if they're going to do like 2 layers of weapon triangle where you do have the original weapon triangle on top of the formation stuff. I don't know how that's going to work, but looks bad is also on this. That's pretty good. A lot of people didn't like the original graphics that we saw last June. It's been about 8 months I've been waiting for this, so. Lore loophole already discovered. Obligatory Smash Ultimate DLC spot. Some people think that we'll see Edelgard, actually, as a Smash character. There's a lot of people that I think would be very disappointed with that because they're sick and tired of seeing new Fire Emblem characters added. But at least Edelgard can use axes, so maybe that they would do something a little different with her. Avatar, I do think it's pretty likely that Beleth will be an Avatar character. Amiibo, I would hope to see some more Amiibo functionality, actually. I'm down for that. DLC already confirmed, very likely. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here, so I think we'll go with this one. I'll just leave this up for a couple minutes here. I think the YouTube chat is going a little bit faster than this is showing. Generals should have swords like they used to. Interesting. I see we have Chaz Arya here. What's up, Chaz? Classic comments, as always. Yeah, Chaz hates the open map Gaiden Sacred Stone style. Thinks it's for filthy casuals like anime. So we'll have to see if this is going to be a situation where it's that. Okay, let me turn this. Oh, okay, don't do that. Don't break the stream, Stevie. What did I do? That's that. Oh, I changed this by accident. Switch this to the direct. There we go. Sorry. Already breaking stuff here. Different setup today. I'm using the Restream. I don't think that Twitch likes it if you stream to both Twitch and YouTube, to be honest with you. Maybe that's just for partners, of which I am not a Twitch partner, because I pretty much never stream. But, yeah, hopefully I won't get in trouble. We'll see. I know some other people that do this, so, yeah. Took the words out of my mouth, Stevie. Yep, I am sure. Sacred Stones is my favorite, actually, as easy mode and casual, as some people would like to call it. I don't know. It just had everything that I wanted in a follow-up to Fire Emblem 7. All my kind of, I guess, gripes with 7. Even though I don't really have gripes with Fire Emblem 7. But the more casual side of me enjoyed the open map. And the monsters. I love the monsters. I think after a while, like, killing soldiers and stuff is just really boring. I don't think this chat is moving fast enough. Let's see if I can fix this in time. I see Matt's here. What's up, Matt? Can't believe we've been waiting 8 months for this news. But I'm excited. I am excited. I'm also excited to spend what's probably going to be the rest of tonight analyzing the footage, whatever we see today, and going over it and coming out with that video before it's too late to make that. So it's going to be probably a late one for me. Ah, you guys like the waifus, huh? You want the waifus to come back? I think it's... Someone posted this on Discord, but I think it's incredibly likely that there's going to be a new Camilla of Three Houses. And maybe that's all I'll... Maybe that's all I'll say about that. There's a part of me that is eagerly anticipating seeing this character. And a part of me that already understands why people will be upset. So, probably going to be a thing. Probably going to be a thing. Can I make this faster? I bet you if I do this, it's gonna... Alright, let's hope this doesn't break anything. But I want a faster chat here. And it broke. Beautiful. Oh no, maybe it didn't. It's just really hard to read now. Jeez. Yeah, maybe I don't like that. Oh, okay. Maybe that's better. I don't know. I'll leave that for a second and see what happens there. What are you guys hoping to see, though? Suplexus says, speaking of waifus, Lucky Crit, Granblue Fantasy has its Valentine's interactions up right now. If you click on the status of your female characters, they will give you chocolate, and you can give chocolate to males. What? So I did know that that's happening. I actually have been meaning to get around back to Granblue Fantasy. I have it open in my browser, but I've been incredibly busy, so I haven't really been playing it very much. The last, like, Unite and Fight, Guild Wars, and that sort of stuff, I kind of, like, fluked really hard. I didn't really play very much, so I missed it. But I also recorded every single poll from the New Year's free polls that they did, and I was going to make a video on that. I have it in Vegas. I just didn't finish editing it yet. So I know it's kind of late for that, but at some point I'll probably post that because it is a full spark. So there might be some people that are interested in seeing that. And yeah, so at some point I'll get back and I'll do another Granblue video. But there's a lot of stuff that I need to do too. Have we read the bingo cards already? Read them aloud so we can contribute. I did find this one, posted by Reddit user Flurry. There's some pretty good stuff in this one. I kind of like it. Doesn't have everything here, but they even have 10 FPS anime cutscene. I actually wonder if it's going to be Studio Kara doing the cutscenes again, like they did for Echoes. I did like those, but yeah, they were a little low FPS. The the frame rate, I'll say, wasn't very good. There wasn't a lot of like in between frames or anything. It kind of just jumped around a lot. I'll leave this here for now, and then we'll turn it off when it comes time. Already 4:40. We have 20 minutes remaining before the stream starts. Stevie, do you think the game may be getting delayed? Most likely not at this point, considering we are actually finally seeing some news, so they do have time. I do think that it's a shame, though, because at the current moment, it does kind of seem like they'll probably have the same amount of... I can't say. We don't know, but the amount of time, even for echoes, between its reveal and its launch, even though this game was revealed last year, we pretty much know just about nothing about it, and it's been so long that I think most people forgot that it even existed. So it kind of has to be re-revealed today, and I think the amount of time between this re-reveal and its launch is either going to be about the same as Echoes or shorter, depending on whatever the release date is that we'll probably find out today. And I just think that that's kind of lame because, you know, Echoes was a remake. I can understand why they didn't want to, like, super hype or over-advertise that game. But this game should get a lot of advertisement, so I really hope that they don't, like, skimp on it and pull in Echoes with it. I think that'd be a shame. Yeah. Just please, no more child units. I'm begging here. I think if they did, like, I would be okay if they did them again. But it can't be as ham-fisted into the story as Fates, because I'm pretty sure, like, everybody felt that they were kind of just thrown in there. So, yeah. We'll see. I can't wait for Xehanort in Smash. I was actually thinking that it could be possible to see, like, Sora or something like that as a DLC fighter for Smash, so who knows, maybe. Xehanort, though, that's interesting. Interesting pick. Can you make bingo a bit bigger? All right, yeah. So while the stream isn't started, let's, we can put this like that. Echo should have had more advertising. Is this too small? Let's play with this a little bit. Nope, not that. Boop. Thanks for joining me, guys. You excited? I'm excited. I kind of don't know how to feel, though, honestly. We've been waiting so long that it's just kind of a weird vibe at this point. And personally, because I've been so busy working on everything else, I really wouldn't mind if the game was delayed or if we didn't really hear anything about it for a while, just because there's so many other videos that I'd like to make too. But I'm with you. I'm okay with it being today. Today's a good day. I'm actually kind of grateful because if this happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, I would be at work right now and I wouldn't be able to stream this and I'd be behind on everything. So that wouldn't be fun. So yeah, there's some good stuff about not having a job anymore. Let me put this over here. That's better. How did games like Fire Emblem 9 and 10 not sell no frickin' ads? It's a good question. They do tend to, like, downplay marketing. They're not really big on that. I don't know. Sorry, I'm missing Twitch chat a little bit, guys. I will try to pay closer attention to that. It's just hard to get everything in here. Okay, that's just a stupid preview. Francois Lemaire asks, are you on the East Coast? Wait, so is this only? No, it's showing both. I don't know. Thoughts on them scalpers? So I actually have not pre-ordered the game because I was kind of anticipating that there's going to be like a special edition like they've been doing with everything else, like Echoes. Thankfully, you can't see it right now because I got the green screen up, but I was fortunate to get the Shadows of Valentia special edition, and I like that special edition, so I'm kind of anticipating them doing it for this game too, so I didn't pre-order yet. But yeah, the scalpers are just really bad. GameStop and other companies like that should have like more pre-orders open. Last time I actually had to race to GameStop after the news dropped and pre-order in person because on the website it wasn't working. But I heard from someone somewhere that they still went to the store and were still able to do it there. So if that's the case this time, keep that in mind. If you do want to land yourself a special edition, might happen again. GameStop tends to be kind of like that with certain things, like the pre-orders go down really fast. What's up, Camilla Slang Black Knight? Actually, how's the I didn't look at the stream quality at all this entire time, so let's hope that everything is healthy and good. But you can let me know. What are we looking at here? Let's close you. Seems pretty good. How's the audio? Is the music too loud, too quiet? Last time I noticed it was very quiet, and I didn't mean to do that, so hopefully it's a little bit better sorted this time. Suplexus asks, were you also disappointed by the Fire Emblem anniversary not being great compared to simple Christmas celebration in, for example, Grand Blue Fantasy? Yeah, the second anniversary wasn't great. I like a lot of the quality of life stuff that they did. I'm extremely satisfied with that. I like the new castle backdrop. So there is some stuff that I genuinely really liked. But I think overall it's a little bit lame. You know, for such a huge game that's made so much money, they could have went more all out for the anniversary. And they even gave, I think, less orbs this year. They wanted to be cute and give like 22 because it's 2 2s. You know, everything was a 2 this time. But they, like, why not just double the 50 orbs to 100 orbs? I don't think that, like, yeah, they'll probably lose some money, but it's a gift. It's a gift to the players for the second anniversary, for the people that are still sticking around and playing the game. So you want to put a 2 in there, just double the orbs you gave us last time. How about that? It's a nice, I mean, that sets a bad standard for the future, I guess. But giving us 22 instead of like 50, that's just sad. Like, why? Why did you do that? My wife's boyfriend said I was a pussy for liking Fire Emblem. You put FH. I'm assuming it's Fire Emblem. I like that little little meme in there. Sorry, I got 2 comment streams to read here. Just here to wish you a good day. I can't stay because time zones. Sorry, dude. No worries, Lucas. Hopefully you'll get to see the news later. And I will be putting out an analysis video at some point, hopefully sooner than later. Depending upon how much footage we have to sort through from this. We will see. We are just T-minus 13 minutes away. Does E2 have to be specific? Are you screwed if the Lolly Dragoon is only 4.9? I have no idea what that comment means, sorry. What if Stevie wakes up one morning and he's a blue-haired Fire Emblem Lord? I think if all of a sudden I had like ninja hair color dye, like different every single week, then you guys can worry about me, because that's... I've actually never dyed my hair. Stevie, just ignore Twitch. Twitch users are lame. I actually never stream on Twitch, so anybody who's here from Twitch, thank you for tuning in, because, you know, actually I didn't even tweet this out. Pro YouTuber right there. Look at that. I am the greatest. It's a good point. But yeah, I never advertise Twitch. I have it like linked everywhere, but I never talk about it, never do anything with it. So for those of you that actually found it and are here on Twitch, thank you. Thank you. One moment, I know the keyboard doesn't sound too great in your ears. Just gonna put this link for the stream on Twitter. Okay. There we go. I can have my YouTuber card back. I advertise my stuff. Alright, put the chat back. And this. Okay. Alchemy Knight says, hey Stevie, thanks for answering my question yesterday. No worries. Matt says, BS, yes, you have dyed your hair. I've dyed my hair for a Trunks Halloween costume. I think that's what you're talking about. That wasn't permanent, though. That was the kind of dye that, like, when you sweat, it actually just, like, drips down your face and you start turning half purple. I've never, like, straight up, legit dyed my hair. Not with real dye. I did it with Walmart Halloween costume dye. Okay. A class you hope to be in 3 houses. It's a good question. You know, I'm going to say, this is like a cop-out answer, but I'm going to say Swordmaster, or I think I actually would be really cool if they brought back 3rd-tier classes. I kind of liked those, like True Blade and stuff like that. I just hope that Swordmasters aren't really lame in 3 houses, if they're there, because I haven't really liked Swordmasters for a little while now. Swordmasters and Fates were kind of boring. I don't know what it was, really. I didn't hate Hannah. Yeah, I don't know. They just haven't been as cool as they used to be. And, you know what I want is flashy crit animations. Can we, like, get back to that, please? Like, nobody had anything to complain about with the flashy animations. Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn did have some flashiness. Ether was really cool, obviously. But I'd like to see, like, more of that. Not just, like, a couple moves. Would you want the promotion system from Echoes to return? You're talking about with, like, villagers? I'm not sure, honestly. The Dread Fighter loop is just really busted, so no. I'm going to say no to that one. It just makes them, like, completely way better than everybody else, because, oh, if you don't like their stats, guess what? Turn them back to villager and just go through it all over again. And you're good. How high is your vertical leap? I'm sure that's a meme reference, but I don't think I could jump that high. Eclipse and Radiant Dawn was really cool looking. I don't remember that animation off the top of my head, but I'm sure it probably was. I don't like how this chat here just keeps, like, refreshing. I want to see it actually moving. Come on, restream. Why you do this? I don't know how to make it better, is the problem. This is new software. I've never played around with Restream before today. But what I really don't like is it just keeps, like, flickering in and out when it has new stuff to update. I want it to actually move, and I don't see it doing that. Oh, you can connect Discord to this? Ooh. Alright, not today, not today. Next time, maybe. When I have this figured out a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. T-minus 7 minutes. Oh boy. How's the audio, by the way? I know I asked that, but I didn't see any responses, so I'm not sure if it's good. Actually, you know what? Let's break the fourth wall a little bit here. Sure, this is going to be lovely sounding, but I got to do it. Quality check.
Hey, I'm gonna summon a new hero.
Oh, okay. Add. Have you guys seen the ads for Idol Heroes? Some of them are very funny. I'll leave it at that. Let's see what we got here. Alright, infinite loop averted. I think we're okay. Maybe the background audio could be a little bit louder, perhaps. You gonna move the bingo card? Yeah, don't worry. When the stream starts, I will... No, you're only gonna be able to see this little sliver of the screen. All the real stuff, only I get to see that. No, of course, I'll turn it off. I just wanted to show this so we have some idea of what we're kind of looking for in this. Including 10 FPS anime cutscenes. Twitch chat spams Resident Sleeper. I don't get that. Oh, so that means if it's a boring Nintendo Direct. Okay. I don't always get the Twitch memes because I'm not huge on Twitch. But I think I get that one. Exactly 5 minutes of gameplay. There's no way we're seeing that. Not with a 35-minute Direct that specifically calls out 3 houses. I don't think that one's getting an X. Obvious fan service character detected, of course. I mean, they might not show her to us in this reveal today, but I'm sure there will be one Absolutely. Can I make this better? How does one make this better? I could put just a YouTube chat, although Twitch people would be missing out. That one actually like updates properly occasionally. This thing though, I don't know how to make it better. What does this do? Oh, I wonder if this will make it better. I think maybe they're staying too long, so this might fix it. Did I break it? Is it there? Let's find out. We got 5 minutes, guys. And the camera's making me look very pink right now. I wonder how I can fix that. Ah, the life of a streamer. See, I don't like that either. It just like throws away your messages. Can't even read it. Maybe like 10 seconds. Copy that. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you're very excited. I am definitely super excited for this. It's been a long time coming. All right, how does this look? I don't know if it's just moving too fast for me to be able to see it on this, but let me see. I'm gonna do another fourth wall break for a second. I'll mute it though. No, it's just actually just sitting there. Technology. Chazaria, there needs to be more black people in Fire Emblem. I want to slam dunk with my soul brothers. Jesus. I would agree though. I think for some reason they're very stingy about even like Avatar or My Unit skin colors. I don't like, how hard is it just to put like a skin tone slider and just have the skin get darker? I don't. So stupid to me. I feel bad for people of color. I need coffee. I'm okay. 3 minutes. All right, I'm gonna put this down so that when the time comes, we're all good. I hate that chat though. I want that chat to be fixed. See if in 2 minutes I can fix it. Otherwise, it's going to stay like that for the stream. I actually see nothing now. I don't know why it's just being so slow. Let's go like this. Yeah, that's definitely not good for this. Alright, it might just have to be what we do. Yes, I am indeed hyped. I'm very hyped. I know it doesn't seem like it because I'm trying to fix stuff still last minute here, but I am. I'm playing with something new today to stream to both Twitch and YouTube, and I like the little chat bubbles. I like how they're transparent instead of the stupid YouTube pop-out chat, which is stuck being white, basically. That really annoys me. But this doesn't seem to be updating the way that I want it to. So, 1 minute left, boys and girls. What's up, Caliber Gaming? Thanks for joining. Let's see. Reminder to keep expectations low. I hope they go all out for this. Chaz says, all right, I'm going to get off and make my own video. Thanks for the chat. See you, Chaz. Thanks for joining. Buy Witch... Who's Witch Duck? What does that mean? Later, hater. What are you going to do if he's the blue-haired sword trope again? His hair is at least... Oh, it's 5. His hair is at least teal, okay? I'm kind of okay with that. Are we, We do have it live here. Let me, oh, why is it on freaking 360p? There we go. And let's unmute that. Back to my chats. Should be about that time. There we go. Let me kill the music. Here we go. That's not Fire Emblem. Ah, Mario Maker for Switch. Some people speculated we would see this. Mushroom Emblem. I know there's some pretty, like, cancerous levels you can make with Mario Maker. I know that. I've seen some bad ones before. Let me just check the audio here. I think it's okay.
Hi everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just got your first look at the brand new sequel to Super Mario Maker, which we're of course calling Super Mario Maker.
Oh shit. Stream is cutting. Let me tweak that. Thank you for telling me.
There'll be brand new features, and many new elements are in development as we speak. So please stay tuned.
Boop. Hopefully that's better. Sorry guys. Thank you for telling me.
Next, let's cover today's
Bye, Matt.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
Here we go. Maybe.
For the first time
Nope.
in 10 years, the Marvel Ultimate Alliance series returns with a new 4-player action RPG and an all-new original story.
Wow, look at those graphics on 3 Heroes. Wow.
A huge cast of Marvel superheroes.
I think I saw
from
Arthur.
Guardians of the Galaxy to the Avengers, Defenders, X-Men, and more to stop Thanos and the Black Order from unleashing cosmic chaos.
Sir Lane, thank you, sir.
Play together in TV mode, locally on
Hopefully the lagging is fixed. I changed it.
online.
We tweaked it.
And get closer to the action with a dynamic zoomed-in heroic camera. And speaking of heroic, it's time to go higher, further, faster with Marvel's ultimate cosmic protector, Captain Marvel. Wield her power against those that would do harm to the universe. As characters level up, they'll learn skills you can use on the fly. In Carol Danvers' case, literally. In addition to basic attacks and skills, each hero has an Alliance Extreme Attack, their most powerful move. Whether you join forces with friends locally or online, take teamwork.
Video audio is a tad quiet.
You creatively combine hero skills into synergy attacks.
Will fix, thank you.
Your most powerful attacks can even be combined into
How about that?
an Ultimate Alliance Extreme Attack. The team-up possibilities will be off the charts when Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch this summer. Welcome back, Box Boy.
We already have Mjolnir in Heroes. May as well have
Get ready
Thor.
to unload some boxes and have fun.
We got
doing
Odin
it.
too.
The critically acclaimed puzzle series Box Boy is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time. This brand new game is tightly packed with tons of content.
Thanos and
including
Fire
brand new
Emblem.
puzzles and new features. We fit something else.
Just make
in
Surtur
too.
purple.
This time, 2 players can box it up together. To restore peace on the Box Planet, you must work as a team, solve puzzles, and beat those stages. After completing the story, you can access a whole separate adventure starring Cutie, the tall one.
Interesting.
In all, there are 270 stages to beat.
Fire Emblem 3 boxes.
That's the highest in the series to date. Use your brain boxes.
Minimalist
Take
Fire
outside
Emblem.
the box.
You guys are
lead
funny.
Our heroes to the goal. Box Boy and Box Girl will unload on Nintendo
Yo,
Switch
she's
April
hot.
26th.
Oh, you guys.
Ultimate Spring Update.
All right, Splatoon. Oh. Smash.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is about to spring forward with the version 3.0 update.
Very
this
nice. I hope
spring.
they keep making updates too
What are
throughout
we
this year.
adding, you ask? You'll just have to wait to find out. Remember, Joker is a part of Challenger Pack 1.
Ooh, Joker.
He's secretly been preparing for battle, and his moment will finally come before the end of April. In other words, this year, springtime is the time to smash. And don't forget, new Super Smash Bros. Series amiibo figures are on the way too.
Very nice. I wish they looked quite as good as they show them in trailers, though, unfortunately.
There's
The
even
amiibo.
more to explore in Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. It's never too late for a journey through the maze-like
This game
miniature
looked
world
interesting.
of the Captain Toad Treasure Tracker game. In fact, we have 2 new announcements for the
Hoping for a
Nintendo
Kingdom
Switch
Hearts
version.
collection. I did see some people that are speculating we'll see
After a new update,
A Kingdom Hearts
all
3
courses
port
will
for
support
Switch.
2-player co-op. Maybe Captain Toad won't be so nervous with someone at his side. 2 heads are better
Edgelord
than
from
one,
for
and
Smash
extra set of
Next.
hands goes
It
a
is
long
possible.
way. This
People
free
would be
update
mad,
will be
but it's
available
possible.
later today. And some paid downloadable content is coming. We're adding in 18 new challenges that'll see you traveling to 5 new courses, from sunken ships to a kingdom of sweets, and achieving new objectives in existing courses.
This game, to be fair, it actually looks pretty interesting. I'll have to try it at some point.
Captain Toad and Toadette must
Did anything
obtain
happen yet?
shiny
Just got
crown
here.
each
Nope,
course.
just some other
All
games so
which can be
far.
played
Nothing in
alone
3
or
Houses
with a
just yet.
second player.
Welcome,
Captain
though.
Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode will be available for purchase as soon as, well, later today, giving you early access to one of the courses. The rest of the content will launch on March 14th. If you don't have the game yet, look out for a digital bundle available on Nintendo eShop later today. It contains the full game and gives you access to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker's special episode once it's available. Steel yourself for
Bloodstained?
old school action.
Ah, this is the,
All-new Gothic
Castlevania.
Castle. The side-scrolling action of yore
What's the
shall
word?
rise once more in Bloodstained Ritual of
Contemporary.
the Night.
I
And
forget
so,
what the word is.
The young
Spiritual
Lady
successor.
Miriam, host of the Alchemist's Curse, must use her
I've actually never played Castlevania. I know that's a shame,
by the curse's original
but I
host,
have not.
Jeeble. With these powers, she can steal the abilities of enemies.
What's up, Coffee Bean
grab
Freak?
you to
Welcome.
her will, and
You guys
dart about
excited?
Jeeble's castle at
I'm kind
lightning
of
speed.
grateful that they're putting
Here,
3
the
Houses
laws of
later in
reality
this.
and
I mean, that's my
two
assumption. We could
side-scrollers
obviously
don't
see it
apply.
next or whatever, but
Throughout
the fact that it didn't start
castle,
3
there's a
Houses
trove
gives
of
us some
side quests,
hype
deadly
building,
tasks,
breathing time.
and small touches flesh out the campaign.
Your body is covered with weird decorations.
Beyond the main story, you can dig deep into
That's
character customization.
I'm down with that.
Quests and more. Stop
Always
the
like the
fall of man at
customization.
the hands of demons, and don't be afraid to show them your dark side. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night emerges from the shadows this summer. The time has come
Dragon
to build
Quest.
a new world and take on the children of Hargon. On an empty island, you'll ally yourself with the mysterious Malroth and defend your world from monstrous forces.
How can you not love that
Enlist
Akira
villagers to
Toriyama
help
art
you
style?
build and fight alongside you in the
So
story
good.
mode. Or unite with
So
3
good.
other builders to create your own island in local co-op.
Waifu-vania.
You'll gather materials, craft objects and tools, and reach new heights by building any structure you can imagine. Now you can dash, glide, play in first person,
Well, it actually looks a lot like Minecraft.
explore
Interesting.
underwater,
I guess that's
and
kind of what they're
more
going
all
for.
over the new retro-inspired map. If you own the previous game on the Nintendo Switch system, you can craft a legendary builder's outfit and the Dragon Lord's throne. When Dragon Quest Builders 2 launches on Nintendo Switch July 12th.
There's too many good games to play.
There are more Nintendo Switch headlines to come, but first, a word from Mr. Koizumi.
Well,
Where's my boy Reggie?
next? We have a new announcement for that classic RPG series. Please take a look.
What do we got here?
There are RPGs, and then there's Dragon Quest, the series that
Okay.
defined the genre. And the latest entry is charging onto Nintendo Switch in full force. pairing the series' beloved style and perfectly balanced
Golden
battles
Sun.
with the
No,
most
rip.
impressive
More
scope
Dragon
and
Quest.
elaborate story in series history.
Sorry, guys.
Where there
Hopefully
is light,
someday. I would
darkness
love to see
follows,
another Golden
for
Sun.
no one does this ring truer than
They're
the
too busy
Luminary,
making Mario
the
sports
boy
games
that
right now, though, I
prophecy
think.
says will succeed the last hero and protect the world from a terrible land. In an odd twist of fate, the boy's royal birthright is snatched from him. On the day he becomes an adult, he finally discovers his true
We got young
heritage
Trunks here.
and the powers that make him the Luminary. When he goes to
Nintendo
the
hates
king of the
Isaac.
largest kingdom for guidance, he is dubbed Darkspawn. So begins the perilous journey of a hunted hero and the ragtag band of adventurers who will join him on his quest to set things right. Together they'll explore the towns and terrain of the sprawling, detailed land, Erdrea. Monsters roam free of random encounters. When you engage them, choose your strategy wisely in turn-based battles.
This sounds like a
You must know
Fire Emblem
when to
game.
attack, when to heal, when to use magic, and when to switch your party members' orders. As you do, you'll earn
I played,
skill points which can be used to teach party members
I forget which number it is, but Sentinels of the Starry Skies for DS or 3DS. It was a good game. I never did a lot of the late game dungeon stuff that I meant to do. There's a lot of grinding with metal slimes and stuff to max out classes, and I didn't finish it, unfortunately, but I liked it. It's a good game. Yo, Martina Thick.
And this time, the player has the power to choose
Future Trunks is my favorite Dragon Ball Z character.
HD vistas and the 2D
Not even gonna lie.
16-bit glory of old. This is also the first version of the game with fully orchestrated field and battle tunes. If you want, you can change between the original sound and the new one whenever you want. And you can also experience the journey with English or Japanese audio.
勇者の奇跡ってやつだ。
I played a good one. I liked how you could make your own custom characters. There were issues with that, obviously, in terms of them having like story and plot relevance and stuff to them, but it was cool making your own peeps and running through the game. Future Trunks goes back in time and starts the Bulma family line. Ah, no. That's a cursed comment.
First-time players and veterans should also look forward to new stories. Each sees one of the main cast members stepping into the spotlight, shedding new light on hidden
Are those Dragon Balls?
This hero's adventure has truly leveled up. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Definitive Edition.
Echoes of an Elusive Age.
Exclusively on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Crossover when?
While we just announced the addition of these new stories, there will be more new information to share.
I see you, Ryan. I see you.
Please look forward to learning more.
Did I miss some
For
comments?
now, let's continue with more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Is this it, boys?
A Disney
Nope.
Tsum Tsum game like you've never
Tsum
seen
Tsum.
before.
This is what we've all been waiting for.
Disney Toys took the world by storm, and now they're ready for an after-hours party at the toy store in
Tsum
Disney
Tsum 3 Heroes.
Festival. Play with your friends and family in a wide variety of competitive.
Can we get Echo's
cooperative
Genealogy
games
of the Holy
up to
War?
4 players.
Would be nice.
You can play online as well with
Though they would
players
have to
from
probably
around
censor the
world.
child hunt stuff. I really don't know how that stuff would make it into the game today. I really
You
don't.
can't
So I'd be
mention
scared about
Disney
that.
Tsum Tsums without talking
They would just
puzzles.
censor it.
Connect matching Tsum Tsum to clear them and set a high score. The game also features a 2-player mode for local and online competitive matches.
Japanese people really know how to title
Disney
things.
Tsum Tsum Festival will steal our hearts in 2019. We're picking up a distress call in the Atlas star system. But this time, it's far from friendly. In fact, it's none other than Starwolf's infamous lieutenants, Andrew Oikini, Pigma Dengar, and the Great Leon.
I like Star Fox.
Now Peppy, Falco, and Slippy have no choice but to hunt them down, like the animals they are, in a challenging new series of missions you can only find in the spring
Like the
update
animals
of
they
Star
are.
Battle for Atlas. Every member of the Star Fox team has their own special pilot ability and skill tree. Plus, each
Teleus
pilot can
ports you
take on any
cowards.
of the new missions and also Fox's missions from the base game. It's time for a game of seek and destroy. But don't expect Wolf to play fair. Look forward to news on the rest of the additional content, such as Starship races.
What if the Direct has 3 houses at the end and it's just an image saying delayed to 2022? I don't think so, but that would be very, very sad. I think a lot of people would be disappointed.
A heartfelt fantasy adventure crops up
that
once
ain't
again.
it, but that looks interesting. What's that?
Another season, another reason to wield weapons and spells against monsters.
Morning.
Is this Rune Factory or
Interact
something?
with townsfolk daily. Grow vegetables and fruits at
That's
the
gotta be
farm.
Rune Factory, right?
Cook some fish.
I was more of an Animal
Cook up a
Crossing fan
storm.
than a Harvest
Or
Moon
even
or
raise monsters.
Rune Factory person.
This fantastic
Fire Emblem
circle of
Farmers.
life will keep
3
you coming
farmers.
back for more in Rune Factory 4 Special, fully
Knew it.
remastered for Nintendo Switch.
Got it.
Battle alongside townsfolk, and before long, you may become more than just friends.
What?
See what the heart-pounding newlywed
You got the
life has
waifus in the
store
Rune
for you,
Factory.
exclusively in this new version of the game.
Well, let me you get a closer look at that one.
Rune Factory 4 Special will be ripe for the playing later this year. And we can finally confirm
Okay.
that Rune Factory 5
Actually,
is
that little
developed.
animation there kind of looked like what they
Forward to
did for
more
3
info in the
Houses
future.
last time. Is it here? Is it here?
Soon,
No.
a time will come to slay monsters and rescue lost souls. Before those souls become monsters.
Waifu Factory.
In this action RPG from the developers of I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere, step into a realm built upon the tenets of reincarnation. Its people lead repressed lives, forbidden to mourn the loss of loved ones. To uphold these tenets, Kagachi must travel between the living world and the beyond to rescue
Love the
lost
glasses.
souls from a terrible fate.
I'll be tasteful about it. I'll bring it out during some good moments. I'll try. Got the nerd glasses.
Battling these creatures, the lost souls you've rescued can manifest within
Fire
you,
Emblem 3 Dark
granting
Souls.
you new powers. Each soul's powers are
This looks like the
different,
Dark Souls of
so
Final
you must
Fantasy.
choose the right soul for the situation at hand. In this deep single-player campaign,
The suspense is killing
there will
me.
be many battles.
Yeah, this is really
You will
interesting.
fight,
Unless they're
and you
gonna
will become
end
stronger.
off the
Those
Direct
who
with a
fall to
huge
grief
3
are
Houses
lost,
segment.
and
I
the
don't know.
lost don't reincarnate.
I really thought that it would start
The
by
very
now,
foundations
but
of
I'm kind of okay because it's like
reincarnation
it's
begin to
building the
crumble
anticipation.
when Oninaki launches in summer
going.
2019. Cars, robots, and Yoshis in a world of crap. You know what that means? Yoshi's Crafted World is
Very
almost
pretty looking
here.
game.
This time, we'd like to put the mini fast.
Where's my yarn
courses
waifus?
on display.
And 3 Houses. Noah says, what happened so far? Just started watching. Nothing just yet. Just a bunch of other game announcements. Switch ports coming to the
Race solar
Switch.
cars
Haven't gotten to 3 Houses yet.
and tear through the sky on a plane. Nice shot, Yoshi. Hey, that robot's pretty huge for a miniature. Even at this scale, you'll have some challenging
Fire
bosses
Emblem
to
3
wrangle.
Yoshis. All right, we're gonna have to say this for every game now because you guys keep coming up with some good
Points
names.
racked up, you can collect crafted costumes. If you wear one, it'll offer a bit of protection from enemies.
That's cool.
There are more than 180 of these costumes, and some of them can be tricky to get your hands on.
Yoshi is a Dragon Lagoose. Just
Later
FYI.
today, we'll release a demo, which lets you play through the first course.
Who needs Fire Emblem? This is the stuff.
The Yoshi's
Nothing wrong with
Crafted World
Yoshi.
game will finally hatch on March 29th. We have more Nintendo Switch headlines coming up, but first, another update from Mr. Koizumi.
Where's Reggie? Come on,
How's
Reggie.
it going so far? Next, we have a follow-up on the latest installment in one of our long-running series, Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Please have a look.
I'm all eyes.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
Ooh, did they change the logo? Ooh.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess,
Here we go, boys.
has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
Dimitri.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these three mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
For now.
In the Fire Emblem Three Houses game,
Knew it!
You are the hero the world needs.
Knew it!
You start out as a mercenary traveling with a group led by your father, Geralt. After an unexpected incident reveals an unknown power hidden within, you'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind.
I know I'm blocking it, sorry.
Garrick Mach Monastery lies at the center of three
We thought it was
large
Barg Mach,
territories.
but it's Garrick Mach.
It is
okay.
the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who train there will go on to shoulder the future of Fodlan. The Officers' Academy is comprised of three houses.
Gryffindor.
The Black Eagles is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard.
Edelgard, interesting.
The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from
Ravenclaw.
his kingdom. The Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, who is the heir of the noble family that leads the Alliance.
Hufflepuff.
As a professor, you will lead the students of one of these houses and instruct them. In addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their own unique personalities and skills. Which house will you choose?
We only get to teach one house?
Students are expected to travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves.
Are the students
and
our
gain
units?
Real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits to suppressing rebellions. These may be class assignments, but the stakes in each battle are very real. Whether your students live or
Crit
die
animation?
will depend on your leadership.
Maybe not. Maybe it's just
Strategize
skill.
as the
There's a
battle
crit.
progresses to claim victory. At the Officers' Academy, your students will work diligently each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons. Master the study of magic, and acquire special skills such as horsemanship.
Interesting.
You have been entrusted with their future, and it's up to you to guide each of
There's
them
a claw weapon.
and help them hone
Iron
their
Gauntlet.
abilities. Through combat
Edelgard
experience
can
and
be a
study,
number of
you
classes.
can help your students reach their full potential. Your students can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds will strengthen.
Gambit
and
boost.
they'll be able to better support each other on the battlefield.
Hey, over here!
It's those filthy Ravenclaws and Hufflepuffs.
Forward, now!
Get them out of my sight.
3 territories. 3 houses. Your very own journey. Fire Emblem Three Houses will release on July 26th.
July, oh my god. So it is later than we thought. Whoa. Is that still spring in their marketing
So,
quarters?
how does it look?
Interesting.
Originally, we announced that Fire Emblem Three Houses would release this spring. But more development time will be necessary.
Got him! Got him!
And so the new release date is July 26th. That means we'll have to ask you to wait a little longer. But we hope you'll look forward to the next generation of Fire Emblem all the same.
Interesting.
Time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Fire Emblem Summer incoming.
In this next entry of this iconic
Seems like that's
series,
probably going to be the end, but we will
last player standing
continue
wins.
to watch and stream the rest of it. How far in are we?
99 players, but only one reigns supreme. This is
Like the last day of spring.
99.
See, that, like, I don't consider that to be spring. Maybe I'm different than most people, but that is straight up summer to me, okay? Even June is like straight up summer to me.
Nintendo Switch Online members can battle for dominance in this free-to-download game. If you're attacked with garbage,
I feel better now about my original
attack back to
speculation,
defeat the
because
other
it did
98
seem like there was
players
not going to be
and
that
become
much
the
time.
sole survivor. Nintendo Switch Online
Is that
members,
Tetris?
be ready to join the fight.
Is that freaking Tetris?
Tetris 99 will be available for download later today.
Yes!
Look forward to
Tetris!
battling it out in
Love some
upcoming online
Tetris.
events.
I actually don't. I don't like Tetris.
Prepare to kill, survive, or die in Dead by Daylight.
Well, keep it PG, Nintendo. Jeez.
Imagine this. You're alone, struck by fear, struggling to survive. And then you meet another survivor. But it's too late. The killer is upon
We will,
you.
we'll talk about our thoughts after the direct ends. I know this is not really what we're here for anymore, but we'll finish it off, see if there's, just in case there's anything else that's shown. I'm actually really surprised with that.
Oh yes, satisfying. Just you wait. With loads of maps, characters, and cosmetics to earn.
What's the story with the shades anyway?
While you're on the
At one point, I did it to do like a mocking comment that someone had left me, just make it kind of a nerdy thing. And I don't do it that often, but every now and again I'll throw it in there for something. I think it's just funny for some reason. Is that the Deltarune or the Undertale? The Tale of the Under. You never went to summer school? Thankfully not. No, thankfully not. Chapter 1. Are they really publishing that? Is there even enough of that game with just one chapter to publish that? Really? I'll be honest, I never really got into Undertale or Deltarune. I know there's a lot of really cool reasons why people like it, like the breaking the fourth wall type of stuff, but I didn't get into it. I don't know why.
Now for a message from the producer of the futuristic mech action game, Daemon X Machina.
Hello everyone, I'm Kenichiro Tsukuda, producer.
Is it like when Palutena puts on her nerd glasses? I actually have not played Kid Icarus Uprising, so I do not know that.
Daemon X Machina,
but maybe.
On Nintendo eShop for a limited time. The game is still in development, but in the demo you can.
What do you guys think? You want to talk now, or you want to keep watching for a bit longer? Because I could just lower the volume and keep it going, and we can chat now. Because it seems like that was probably what we were going to get about it.
After playing the demo, we'd like to hear your feedback. We'll be conducting a short online survey by sending an email invite to some players who try out prototype missions. If you weren't selected for the survey, we also welcome your feedback via social media. We appreciate your feedback and hope to make this game the best it can be. We have more to say about Daemon X Machina, so please follow the official Nintendo.
Oh, was Deltarune free? Okay, that's cool. That was cool of them then. I wasn't paying attention to that, I guess.
Daemon X Machina should be launching this summer. With that in mind, the development team is working hard right now, so please stay tuned.
Realistic racing is headed for Nintendo Switch. Grid Autosport comes fully loaded with a mix of high-speed thrills, believable handling.
All right, yeah, we're gonna keep watching.
Level that scales to your skills.
We'll talk after it ends.
You'll feel like a pro racer as you master the world's fastest cars to win motorsport's most exhilarating races.
Yeah, there could be a Smash
From the
secret ending or something. You never know.
Spa-Francorchamps to the narrow city streets of Barcelona. All DLC is included with 100 cars, 100 circuits, and some welcome additions like motion controls and custom controls. Players can race online or locally, and 2 players can race split screen on a single system.
F-Zero with
From
wheels.
Racing to Demolition Derby. When Grid Autosport speeds onto Nintendo Switch in summer 2019. Enter the Viking Age to experience Senua's journey again. or for the very first time. Created in collaboration with neuroscientists and people who experience psychosis, Hellblade pulls players deep into the mind of Senua. This broken Celtic warrior will embark on a haunting vision quest through Viking hell to fight for the soul of her dead lover.
True that the Fire Emblem Three Houses minor characters they showed looked bland as heck. I kind of agree with that.
British Game and Game Beyond Entertainment. Find out why when Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice releases on Nintendo Switch this spring. The Nintendo Switch lineup just keeps getting stronger. Mortal Kombat 11 proves the saga 25 years in the telling is far from over. With all new custom character variations, plus new characters and returning veterans taking up the fight.
You think they would censor that, or would they just make it R-rated?
In a fresh new adventure, Unravel 2 sees players take control of 2 adorable Yarnies. Control both Yarnies on your own in single player, or play with a friend in local co-op for some puzzling platforming fun when Unravel 2 comes to Nintendo Switch March 22nd. For the first time on Nintendo Switch, experience
a lot of people were thinking we'd see
remastered
this as well.
Revamped gameplay and
unless it was announced. I could be mistaken.
Like motion aiming and touch input.
Never played
Set
this
in
one.
The American Revolution. Explore one of the most iconic eras in history as you fight for freedom and independence and usher in the rise of a nation.
Switch is slang for money printer.
Plus the entire standalone
So
game,
is Fire Emblem Heroes.
Liberation Remastered will be included when they launch together on May 21st. Final Fantasy fans, better open your calendars.
We getting a
We're
port?
excited to announce that Final Fantasy VII will find its new home on Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
on March 26th. We can also announce that Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody will release on March 20th. We're pleased to announce that Final Fantasy IX will journey onto Nintendo Switch later today.
A lot of people
Once a
love Final
classic,
Fantasy IX,
always a
actually.
classic.
I never played that one either. But that's a
all
lot
for
of people's
today's
like
Nintendo Switch
all-time
headlines.
favorite Final Fantasy game.
How's everything looking? Well, we have a bit more to share in this Nintendo Direct. Please stay with us until the end. Let's take a look, shall we?
Where's my boy Reggie? Must be busy. Fortnite? Yeah, he's busy meeting people on the battlefield in Fortnite. That's what it is. Thank you for letting me know. You're absolutely right. This isn't Xenoblade, is it? Like a new Xenoblade, futuristic? Pardon me for not knowing, but I don't know what this is. Oh, or maybe Shin Megami. It's probably more likely.
You people are leading all of humanity straight to damnation.
Straight to damnation? You're the terrorist here!
This seems kind of interesting.
My heart goes out to you too.
Yeah, see, doesn't it kind of look like Xenoblade? Like a futuristic Xenoblade?
Doomed to be used by
I thought I was dumb for saying that, but maybe not. Maybe it is.
chained
Fire Emblem Watchdogs.
Today has been most.
He hacked my iron sword.
Finally, we're ready for the final stage.
What the hell are they? Why did you make them?
I really hoped you two wouldn't get caught up in all this.
Shin Megami. Is that what it is? Astral Chain. Oh, it's something new. Okay. Someone said it looks like a Platinum game. Looks like it was.
What you just witnessed is Astral Chain, a brand new action game in development at Platinum Games. It looked like two characters were fighting together during battle, didn't it?
It says
I hope
Persona.
you're excited to learn more about how combat will play out in this game. Please stay tuned.
The combat is way too good to be a Xenoblade
And
game.
speaking of Platinum Games, I'm sure you're very curious about Bayonetta 3. Rest assured, the developers of Bayonetta 3 are hard at work, and I hope you're looking forward to learning more. Our next title will be the last announcement of the day. Please check it out.
Fortnite Remaster. It's not Pokemon, is it? Kind of looks a little bit like Dragon Ball Z, but oh, is it Legend of Zelda? It is. Hey, hey. Oh, Link's Awakening. Is that a remaster? Remake? It actually looks really good. It's beautiful. It looks so plasticky. I love it. That actually looks really cool. Cool. I like the plastic art style. I don't know why, but I think it's cool looking. Definitely different.
So, what did you think? At long last, 1993's Game Boy classic, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening, will find new life on Nintendo Switch. After 26 years, it has been reborn as a new experience, and we'll have more to say in the future. Please look forward to its release. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you so much for watching.
But where's the little quirky outro? Is that actually it? Oh, looks like that was it. Interesting. Alrighty. So we got a little bit less than I was expecting with a 35-minute direct that specifically called out Fire Emblem Three Houses, but there was definitely some stuff to talk about there. Some of you guys already started talking about it. Let me just put some background music so we have a little something to listen to here. I think I closed it. How'd you guys feel about that? Did you like it? Not like it? It's definitely way different than I was expecting, actually. As weird as that is. Extremely different. Let's go into here. Let's play some of this. Alrighty, everybody. So let's see. Let's see what we thought. I'm whelmed. Little bit lame, honestly. I don't doubt you. I don't blame you for thinking that. Harry Potter Fire Emblem version. Yeah, they're really going hard into this Three Houses like school scenario thing. Like, you know how sometimes the Japanese developers will sometimes travel to an area. For example, I think what got the Pokemon developers to do Hawaii as one of the regions, as Alola a couple years ago, they all took a trip to Hawaii. I mean, maybe they decided beforehand, but they took a trip to Hawaii. Everything that they saw there inspired the game that ended up coming out. That kind of seems like somebody got really into Harry Potter and just wanted to make a Fire Emblem game with the Harry Potter dressings on it or something like that. That's, I don't know. I hope it's really good. I'm going to maintain some optimism for the game, but that was way different than anything I anticipated at all. Harry Potter Fire Emblem. Interesting. The choose your house character gave me bad chills. Fates. Yeah, okay. If we can customize Beleth, I pray that he doesn't have a lot of story significance. It seems like he's going to because he's the only one who could see the visions from the dragon. But I hope that they don't make him the absolute main focus of the story, because I think that that's going to be a little bit bland again, kind of like Robin from Awakening or Corrin or something like that. Is the true villain a Slytherin? Yeah, where's the secret romance of the Three Kingdoms fourth house? Where is that? It's probably Slytherin. Actually, Beleth, his color tends to be kind of greeny, so maybe he's technically, because he's not one of those 3 houses. Can I still marry my students? Oh, God. The memes with this one are going to be really bad. This is going to be really bad. Did you notice that all 3 lords have a different weapon? Yeah, I do actually like that. So we knew that from last time. I think Edelgard can wield both a sword and an axe. Dimitri had a lance, and Claude had a bow. But as you saw in that trailer, they did show that Edelgard specifically could become any number of classes. And instead of calling it class change, they actually called it passed. Like you passed the class to become a brigand. Like, here, take this class. Here's a lesson on how to become a brigand and kill people and pillage villages. Oh, A+, you passed. Like, what? What is happening? Hey, they at least gave us a new dragon lolly. So we did see her very briefly at the end of the 3 Houses trailer last time. So we did know about her, but we got her name. It was like S something. I'll go back later. Which house are you picking? Yeah, so that's... I guess you're going to pick a house to support. I'm really hoping that that ends up affecting the story to like a significant degree, because that would create a lot of replay value. I think that could actually be really, really fun. So hopefully that's cool. I'm kind of down for that, actually. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Sorry to hear that. It wasn't quite what I thought we would get, but overall, I think it was still pretty good. I don't know which house I'd pick, though. I like Edelgard probably the most, if I'm being honest. Probably Team Gryffindor, I guess, at least for the first playthrough. But I kind of get the feeling that Dimitri's house might be cool, too. Claude is more of the loose cannon one to me. I don't know how I feel about him just yet, but we'll see. But can we use daggers? I didn't see daggers. I saw Iron Gauntlet, is what I saw. Who's your husbando or waifu so far? I want to be honest. I'm kind of with the crowd that like thought that most of those characters looked a little plain. So I don't really... I guess it's Edelgard, as generic as that is. That's kind of most people's pick, because we don't really have that many people yet. We didn't see... Oh, yeah, so let's bring up the bingo card here. In fact, let me open that in Microsoft Paint, and we'll see what we got going on here. We'll cross some stuff off. So once again, this bingo card is made by Reddit user Flurry. Flurry1. Do you want to give credit where credit is due, because I didn't have enough time to make it. Let's do a different song now. How about that? That song was just going to repeat. Id Purpose Remix. This is a good one, I think. Alright, we'll just, we'll let that one go. I really love NOQQYSC. NOQQYSC. I don't know how to say the name, but their remixes that he or she does. So good. So good. Alright, let's, add a new window in here. Lock this stuff and no capture. Boop. And let's resize this a little bit. Actually, this one's a little weird, isn't it? Okay. Can I zoom in just a little bit more? How's that looking? That's pretty good. I don't like this track that much. I thought I liked this one better. Let's go with... Should we go tried and tested? How about some Rekka no Ken? Okay, we can do that one for now. Alright, so... Let's get the old brush in here with a thick thing. We got our free space, obviously. I guess you could probably say weapon triangle is present. I'd have to look at the data. I think from the original trailer we did see that there was an increased hit chance against one of the enemies. So I'm going to say yes to this one because I do think it's in the game. Main character is a noble. It did say that your father... this is like a half yes, because I'm pretty sure if you're the only person that's going to be being able to speak to the dragon girl... This is a little loud. Let me lower that just slightly. If you're the only one that's getting the visions from the dragon girl, then it's probably the case that you're a noble. I'm going to say yes on this one. Avatar, absolutely. Smash Ultimate DLC spot, we don't know. This could be Edelgard. It could, hopefully not Beleth, but this one could be, but we don't know right now. Bonus edition with inflatable Edelgard, that's a no. Looks good. That's debatable. For everybody that was disappointed in the original trailers last year, their graphics really don't look that different. So I don't hate it. It definitely has its own like style to it, but I don't think that it looks as amazing as some other Switch titles. So I'm not going to cross that one off for me personally. Twitch chat, I didn't see anybody spamming the sleeper, even though some people were a little disappointed with how long we had to go before anything got released. Lore loophole. I don't think we even know enough about the lore to get a loophole there. Fan service character, I didn't see any Camilla Loki 2.0. I didn't see it. Yep, we got the dragon. We got the dragon, of course. No amiibo announcements as of yet. Nope, don't do that. Sorry, guys. Did I ruined that a little bit. Okay, fixed it. Fixed it. Kind of. Fourth path, you picked the dragon lolly to train. Thank you, Crystal. Post-March release date, we know that. Baby Time Vortex, we don't know anything about that. It does look like the slower, lower FPS cutscenes are back. Probably Studio Kara again. So I'm checking that one. We know that weapon durability is back, at least from last time. Unless they changed it, I'd have to rewatch what we just saw. And they have to post the live stream after for me to be able to watch the VOD. Nothing from Heroes. No DLC yet. I'm going to cross this Looks Bad one off, because I know there's some of you out there that are going to feel that way. Game releases at the same time worldwide. I do think that it is the case. We didn't see anything about any other release dates. It seems like it's July 26th worldwide. I actually kind of like the narrator's voice, to be honest. One of the professors looked a little fan servicey. I kind of did notice that very quickly there. So I will cross that one off then. How about that? They're definitely there. We just haven't seen enough of them just yet. Somehow already has a controversy. Potentially the fact that it's like Harry Potter. That's kind of a... That's not a big controversy though, or anything. Another dragon lolly though, so there's people that are not gonna like that. Subreddit already found their favorite character. Let's see what the Fire Emblem Reddit has to say. Shall we? Let's open this up. Let's take a look. So yeah, how'd you guys feel about that? You excited? You happy? Eagerly anticipating it, or kind of confused? I'm a little bit of all of that at the same time. Let's see what the subreddit has to say. So actually, let me I'll bring this up as the window here, and we need some new musica already too. I'll go with the tried and tested Awakening fanfare here. This is well, I think this one's pretty good, isn't it? No, that's too intense for right now. We'll just do the classic piano. I like this one. All right, let's go back to the stream and let me put up this Reddit and see what Reddit has to say about everything that we just saw. So I'm going to lower this for now. I'm going to switch this window capture. We're going to switch this to boop. Let's get that's not what I wanted to do, is it? Oh, that's all the window goes. Okay. Let's see what we got here. No, that's not the right one. Restream chat is not it. It's this guy. Okay. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for joining me, by the way. For anybody that's just getting here, anybody that's already left, thank you for coming here, being a part of this live stream. Let's see what they're saying here. Whoops. So from my simple observations, it seems the game was made in a similar or same engine as Fire Emblem Warriors, and although they let you choose the houses, I still find it weird how much more pronounced Edelgard is compared to the other two leading offices. Yeah, she does seem a lot more important than the other ones, too. It's interesting. This guy's confused. I did actually say it wrong originally in my first analysis. I said Leicester. That's never the case for UK names. Whenever there's like Worcestershire is Worcester, or, you know, Worcester Massachusetts. It's Worcester, but you don't say that. You say Worcester. So it's Leicester. There's no cest in there. Delta Hazel reiterating what we all know. No one hates Fire Emblem more than Fire Emblem fans. Everyone seems so split between loving or hating this. It's kind of amusing. I kind of get it. I kind of see that. It's way different than anything I expected at all. First, Shin Megami X Fire Emblem. Now we get Fire Emblem X Hogwarts. Hell yeah. Seems to be quite a bit of negativity in here, but I, for one, am excited. I don't know that it looked good necessarily, but it seems kind of cool to see them try to change up the formula for this one. Hopefully it works out well. I'm with you. I'm with you on that one. Sorry, I'm missing chat a little bit here, so if you guys are talking to me, I will try to pay attention more to it. Amanda Green says, did you say you haven't played Kid Icarus Uprising? You need to, man. I know. There's so many games on my to-do list, to playlist. I even have, like, brand new stuff. I keep showing this off, but this is collecting dust. I haven't touched this at all. Kingdom Hearts, I'm like 10 hours into. Kingdom Hearts 3. I'd like to play some more of that, but not tonight, because we're going to have some trailer breakdown to do. They could just be pushing Edelgard more than the other two to draw in the waifu crowd. It's possible. But the other two are kind of just like throw-ins. They really haven't said or done very much at all. She actually had speaking lines. So, Tales of the Abyss. I've beaten Tales of the Abyss before. I don't know what content I would make for that one specifically, Ryan. I know you want that. I know you do. Have you played Valkyria Chronicles? I bought one of them on Steam when it was on sale. I know that it's kind of like Fire Emblem plus Advance Wars. I know that. I will get around to it eventually. Seems pretty good. Haven't played it yet, though. It was pronounced Edelgard. Oh, yeah, that's probably what it is. Edelgard just rolls off the tongue so much better. Edelgard. Okay. How are we doing on the stream here, guys? Holy crap. This might be the biggest live stream I've ever done. So thank you guys for joining me. Let's see where else someone else is saying. Feels very Harry Potter. Yep. Agreed. Nothing that I saw has me any less hyped than I was before, mostly because there are some genuine changes that are really cool. I feel like a lot of series veterans are probably going to dislike the changes, but it might also bring in a lot of players because it is starting to appear to have the same complexity with more accessibility. Who knows, though? By the way, I feel a lot better now having released that speculation video where I thought that the game might have been quietly delayed, because technically it was then. Because now it's July. We were expecting May or June, maybe late June, if they still wanted to squeeze out with that spring 2019 release date. Now it is late July, so they added potentially another extra month of stuff. So clearly still in development, there's still some stuff happening with it. So I hope it's way better than even what we've been shown now when it finally does come out. I'm kind of okay with waiting because of that reason, but the graphics don't look like they changed very much over the past almost year, I'll say. 8 months. 8 months. EXP DLC is a High School of the Dead crossover this time around. Mark my words. Oh, jeez. What we did want. Fire Emblem, pain, suffering, and masochism. What we got. Persona Emblem. Yeah, so the art style looks more like Persona. The premise is more like Persona with the whole school thing. And it's also got the Harry Potter flair on there. This is weird. This is, Oh, someone's pointing out changes from E3 2018. Looks like they removed Formation. Oh, that is right. So we did see all the people, but we didn't see them with other soldiers behind them. Unless that was like a more introductory chapter before they actually have soldiers, each of them. Maybe the soldiers are later, or maybe they just scrapped that whole mechanic. Because they changed the title, the actual logo for the game too. It seems like they've kind of changed their mind on a lot of stuff with this game so far. Wow. Delayed twice, and this is what they came up with. Yeah, so some people not too happy about that. Am I mad? I am not mad. I am going to be hopeful and optimistic until it comes out. It's definitely not what I thought it was going to be, though. I know I keep saying that, but that's my thought on that. I don't know how to feel yet. I'm not gonna give my honest opinion because I don't really know, but it's really out there, really out there. Let's keep reading here. Let's see what else Reddit is saying. This Fire Emblem game seems like it's going to be a bunch of pandering again. Guess I'll have to stick with Path of Radiance again. I definitely thought that I mean, it's pretty clear the pandering is not going anywhere because it's working with heroes and stuff. I'm okay with a little bit of pandering, but I think there are times when it goes too far. But yeah, I could see some people being disappointed with that. Sothis is kawaii AF. The dad's gonna die near instantly. Yeah, we pretty much know that. Okay, so my prediction for Heroes with the hero's parents dying hasn't come to fruition just yet, but I'm still holding out that that's gonna be the case because I think it's pretty obvious that that's gonna be a thing. Because no, parents do not survive in Fire Emblem. Not main character parents. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. So yeah, that dad that looked a little bit like a pseudo Bizarro version of Grail and Arthur, probably gonna die. Probably gonna die. The Blue Holy Empire reminds me of Shrek's son. What? No formation info. So either they scrapped it or they're keeping it out for now. No information about that. Branching paths and late release. It does seem like the branching paths could be interesting. I'll be honest with you. I think that's what gets me the most excited so far, is the fact that it looks like you do have to pick a school to teach. And that's probably going to come with a bunch of different characters on each path. And I'm kind of stoked about that because I think there's probably going to end up being one that I like more than the others. But as far as replayability, I am so down for that because I think that we need a lot more replayability in Fire Emblem games. So I'm in. I'm on board for that. Honestly, I'm not mad. Oi, this is good though. Easy to impress. I'm happy they somewhat have an excuse for the Avatar character this time, but I'm conflicted about all the pandering and it looks like it'll be too much. That's a fair point. Blue Boys, where you at? Kind of like Disney now that you mention it. I don't know what you mean by that. How we doing, guys? Stream good? Stream health good? Wow, thank you all for joining me. Jeez, 1,000 people. I don't know that I've ever hit that number before. Where can I pre-order the special edition? Looks like we're going to get further details later, maybe by E3 or something like that, considering now there's going to be an E3 gap. I think it's also a lot less likely now. I mean, it was a pipe dream to begin with, but it's probably a lot less likely now that we'll see Three Houses at E3 as a big E3 display. Unless they're going to show like the final trailers or something. Maybe it's still possible, but also still a pipe dream. So, you know. Of course, the only part of the Direct I cared about, and it lagged and skipped the whole time, but not before and after it. Shaking my head. So this is literally just Valkyria now. I'm fine with that. 50 points to the Golden Deers. Catch the Golden Snitch. I was going to say that mid-trailer. It'd be like 50 points to Gryffindor. But, yeah, I didn't want to be too obnoxious while they're trying to talk in the trailer. Is it just me or does Three Houses look sort of bad? Like, I thought it started off strong with some lore, but everything else just sort of turned me off. The art style, character designs, the fact that they're bringing the Avatar back, the battle cinematics. Like, it just doesn't look like it's going to be a fun time to me. I don't know. I'm not quite in agreement with this, but I'm more nervous than I was, I guess. Because it just looks so different than anything else we've ever gotten before. Someone says it's less an Avatar and more a gender choice. They did, yeah, that is true. They didn't change Ballette's hair, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Once again, later on tonight, I'll be doing an analysis video. It'll probably come out tomorrow, hopefully, with, you know, if I'm being hopeful, if I pull a late nighter, probably. So I will be analyzing everything as close as I can, and hopefully, maybe there's more that we can glean from it there. But yeah, they didn't change the hair color. It just showed whether Ballette was going to be a boy or a girl. So, yeah. It looks like literally every other Japanese RPG now. Same sterile 3D environments, bland and outright bad character designs. The best we'll probably get out of it is the class system, which looks interesting. But if I can't even look at it without getting bored, what's the point? I kind of see where that guy's coming from. Hey, I didn't see any female characters like Camilla, so I'll reserve my judgment. The Big Fool says, thank you for the super chat. Yellow Boy's gonna get it. Claude looking tasty, baby. All right, I'm reading super chats with the glasses from now on. How about that? Fire Emblem Trails of Cold Steel. I don't get that reference, but High School Emblem. What is this, RWBY? I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's that Rooster Teeth anime show. By the way, the Vic Mignogna stuff, oh my god, I feel bad for that guy. A lot of YouTubers are coming out with videos that are in support of him, so I kind of like that, but he's getting fired left and right over, like, even pictures posted to articles that the fans themselves later reached out and had them removed from the articles and say that they were not touched inappropriately or whatever. Jeez. Alright, let's get out of that, because I don't want to get into, like, politics or anything, but I feel bad for that. I feel bad for Edward Elric, because I don't think that he's a bad guy from what I've seen. I don't know him personally, but I feel for him, because in today's world where your career can get destroyed over just one little comment from somebody, man, that's awful. Awful, awful, awful. And all it takes is somebody who wants to hurt you, who doesn't even, you know, really know you, has never interacted with you, and that accusation just, it's permanent. So, that's terrible. Did you see about the first fight? I did. I don't know exactly what you're referring to. I'll probably hit it later with the analysis. The special edition is up at Best Buy. What? What? Let's see this, boys and girls. I'll post the link if I get it. Fire Emblem 3 Hosteways. That's what I just typed. Best Buy. These glasses are holding me back. They're holding me back. I see. This is the normal version. $60 normal version. That was from 2018. You got a link, bro? Whoever said that, because I'm not seeing it. Let me search on Best Buy for 3 Houses. Seasons of Warfare edition for $100. I'm going for it, boys and girls. Best Buy though, whatever. Actually, I wonder if it's on GameStop. Let me look at GameStop too. I posted the link in the chat if you do want to pre-order. I know a lot of people are going to be a little bit disappointed with 3 Houses so far, but I think I'm going to go for the special edition because I love Fire Emblem. Let's check it out. As good or as bad as it may be, I do have the Fate special edition. Let's see if it's up on GameStop, and if it's not. No, it's not. So we're going for it. I'm going to not show this window while I type in some important information. Let's let's make sure that this is like that. We're gonna take this off for now because playtime's over. So let's pre-order. I did add it to cart. I will actually here. Let me post the link again for you guys in case you missed it. If you do want to pre-order it, I'm assuming it's gonna be 06. Check out with the PayPals. I got that from Nintendo's Twitter. Oh, interesting. Sorry, there's so much happening right now. It's very difficult to keep track of everything. Let me just secure this pre-order really quick. And if you guys want it, I hope you can grab yours too before it's too late. I'd hate to not do it at GameStop though. Maybe I can cancel this later if I can get a GameStop one. Because usually GameStop gives something a little extra too with it. As silly as like a poster or something, but something. That might not be the right password. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna have to open my other browser because I don't have my login saved, and I can't seem to recall it right now. Let's see what chat says. In the meantime, rip wallet. Attention all Lucky Crypt fans. Go to cart. You can still add it to the cart, so that's a good sign. It ain't gone yet. It hasn't gone completely viral and gotten destroyed just yet. Let's secure this though. $100 though. I wonder what it's gonna come with. Maybe a little statue or something. Let's get that login going there. Let me make sure nobody texted me. Let's do it, boys and girls. Did we secure the pre-order? I think I did. I think that's it. Placed. There we go. So hopefully if you guys are interested in pre-ordering it, you will be able to do the same. I just did. That's awesome. Okay. No more nightmare this time. Wow, that was easy. Thank you, whoever posted that link. Thank you so much. That is awesome, because last time it was a complete nightmare. Well, actually, last time wasn't as much of a nightmare because I just had to go to the store physically, but I raced there because I was worried about whether or not we were going to be able to still pre-order it. Oh, this is ugly. Why did I do this? Hold on. Hold on a second. Sorry, I got this line going through like half the stream here. There we go. Much better. And let me put in like a better background here. We'll stream for probably another half an hour, I'm going to say, because there's a little bit more to talk about. I want to hear more of your guys' thoughts if you want to stick around. Let's create new. And let's drop in something nice and pretty. Wow. So I don't even like know what to think right now after seeing that. It's good and it's bad. But, oh, you know what? I made a new... Here we go. So let's send this to the back. Boop. Okay. Alrighty. Let's fix this a little bit. That's better. Alright, and I'll make this a little bit bigger. Why don't we? Nope, not you. I see some super chats. Sorry, I'll get to it in a moment. Kind of still wanted to have that lucky crit peeping out there. Okay. Alrighty. I said I would read it with this. So, Wakaseta says, so when's high school romances and child... Oh, God, you're right. When's high school romances and child units? These are like high school people, and I'm assuming it's still going to have the marriage or S ranking system. Oh, God. And if they bring back the children, it's even more messed up. They can't. They can't do that. There's no way. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Where are the evil dragons? We did see some evil dragons in the original thing. At least in the portrait of Saros. Whatever their holy mural thing was. So probably another dragon final boss. I mean, they could pull a 180 on us. You never know. So could be wrong about that, but I'd say it looks pretty consistent with every other typical Fire Emblem. Let me just pop this out for a second here. How we doing, guys? Wow, there's still so many of you in here. Thank you so much. I might have missed some super chats, so let me make sure that I got to all of them. Thank you guys so much. Crystal says, did you see IGN's new Three Houses tweet? It's a picture of Chrom from Fire Emblem Warriors. No way. Let's see this. IGN, really? I think I'm logged in on this browser. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna redo this. How do you feel about the new logo? It's interesting. Very, very different. Oh, we got the FE crap post Twitter account here. IGN called it Fire Emblem 3 Heroes because the three lords are red, blue, and yellow like Sonic Heroes. I'm done. It actually is Fire Emblem 3 Heroes. Oh, God. Oh, my lord. Alright, you said IGN, though? Let's look up IGN. That's not... Sorry, Ignacio. Ah, why does it do that? IGN. What we got here, IGN? Is there actually an... Oh. Oh, come on, IGN. Come on. What's wrong with you? You couldn't grab a screenshot from the other... At least the first trailer, even? Come on. Come on, guys. Clean up your game. Alright. The logo is boring. It looks a little plain. Yeah. It could still change. I mean, we saw it change once. The game's not out yet. Maybe they'll keep messing with it. Thurnis Haley says, I sent you a screenshot of the special edition. It's up on Best Buy. Yes, I just pre-ordered it. I'll post the link here again for you guys. In case you do want to buy it. That is a special edition for Fire Emblem Three Houses. I did manage to snag it, so you probably still can. It's not up yet at like GameStop or other sites like that. This might be the place to get it because GameStop tends to sell out of pre-orders pretty fast, in all honesty. But maybe if a lot of people are disappointed, maybe that won't be the case. Austin Engler says, if you rewatch the trailer, then you'll be able to see a triangle by every character in the trailer that looks like they're in attack formation. I think it might still be a thing. Okay. Let's see, let me take a look quickly and see if Nintendo reposted yet, put up the Direct. They will do that, and maybe we can watch through it again together. Maybe even slow mode and see what happens. I did have the window open, and I should have just kept it open, but this is just people's reactions. Okay, so they did repost it. All right. They didn't break out. It doesn't look like they broke out a specific Three Houses footage clip yet. It'll be... Oh, did they? Oh, they did. They did. All right. I'm going to mute the music for a second. Let's rewatch this. Why don't we? Let me make sure that I get this right, though. Back to the stream. Back to the stream. Freeze like that. And let's go reset transform. A little bit like this. This video is absolutely getting copyright claimed, but that's okay because it's gonna happen with directs. All right, let's get the chat back up. Hope you guys are having an awesome day, by the way. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, did I miss anything else here? I don't think so. Bring back the stream. Bring back the chats. All right, let's go. Should we watch it in slow-mo? I don't know. Maybe I'll just pause it when the time comes.
Oh my. What could have brought you here?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move my webcam this time to that corner.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess.
It will be interesting, actually, to see if they changed anything on this map, because this is slightly different than the original map that we saw. I mean, maybe they changed the name, because we thought this was Barg before. That does look like a B, but it's a G. But it was a little blurry, I think, before. Regan is still there. Did they put an I in Regan? They might have. They might have. So, of course, once again, I will be doing an analysis video later where I kind of try to go in depth with all this and see if I can determine what's different here. But that might be the case.
Has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
In the Fire Emblem 3
All right, so yeah, it looks like all we see right here is the form.
Houses game, you are the hero.
There's female Buleth.
The world needs. You start out as a mercenary.
There could be more to it. It just doesn't show anything.
With a group led by your father, Geralt.
Geralt.
After an unexpected incident revealed.
I kind of like how he looks here. I'll be honest. I like that. He looks very anime, but.
An unknown power hidden within. You'll travel to Garrick Mach Monastery, where you'll receive an offer to teach at the Officers' Academy. Around that same time, you alone begin to see a mysterious girl named Sothis, who appears within your mind. Garreg Mach Monastery lies at the center of 3 large territories. It is the home base of the Church of Seiros, the main religion of Fodlan, as well as the Knights of Seiros. Not only does the church serve to maintain order in Fodlan, its monastery also houses the Officers' Academy. Those who
seems to be a lot more anime-esque cutscenes in this one, kind of like Persona. There's that's probably the waifu some people were talking about.
3 houses. The Black Eagle
Gryffindor?
is for students from the Adrestian Empire, including the house leader and future emperor, Edelgard. The Blue Lions boasts Prince Dimitri of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus as its house leader. This house is for students from his kingdom.
He is kind of cool. I do like
The
him.
Golden Deer is for students from the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader
Team
is
Baratheon.
Claude, who is the
Hashtag
heir of the
Team
noble
Baratheon.
family that leads the alliance.
I'm wondering if these characters in the background
As
are
a
going to be some of the
professor,
characters
you
in
will
the
lead
roots.
the students of one of these houses and instruct them.
These look like yellow
In
folks.
addition to the house leaders, there are many other students to meet, each with their
So perhaps
own
these are some of the
unique
units that you'll get on that
personalities
path.
and skills. Which house will you choose?
It's interesting that they're making you choose. Alright, this we're going to have to like pause and slow down a little bit.
Expected to travel.
Let's take a look at the characters for a second here. This chick we see doing a crit later, kind of interesting. I guess it's more plain design-wise because they have the stupid school outfits, and it does look like they will change when they class change. But yeah, they look a lot more plain like this. It's like Fire Emblem, but everybody wears the same clothes. Yeah, I think that's why people are not too thrilled about that.
Travel to various lands, sometimes with the Knights of Seiros themselves, and gain real battle experience, including everything from defeating bandits.
They're not. What's interesting here is they're not. I mean, they weren't before, but this is zoomed in a little bit better, so we can still see. They're not really chibi-ified, which I kind of like. They have a lot of detail, even though they're just little map models.
To suppressing rebellions.
All right, so if we take a look here, it gives you a little face cutout for each character, I guess, just for stylistic purposes, and then we can see their weapon type in the top left. And yeah, they do have these little triangles here, which I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with formation or something else. We got a return of the HP bars, of course. We saw that last time. We're not seeing those streaks where it showed like perhaps who was in range to attack you next turn. We're not seeing that here unless that hasn't been unlocked yet. We got Bernadetta here. She's an archer.
These may be class assignments.
And they changed the menu because Gambit was not a thing last time. We got. I'm trying to hit it here and it's not.
These may be class assignments, but
oh, I broke it, but whoops. Anyway, Gambit is an option there. I'll have to look into that. It seems like the perhaps a benefit that you would get as your support ranks rise, because we see a group crit probably coming up pretty shortly here. We can see here ZR and ZL, you get a curve shot, so there's kind of like the skills from their implementation in Fire Emblem Echoes. So that's interesting. We'll probably get some more weapon-specific skills right there. We got a skill icon in the top left here. That's probably an ability. I don't know what that one would be. It's not a classic one, as far as I'm concerned.
Are very real. Whether
so yeah, we're seeing she does have some archers in the back here, so maybe that is her little group. But there's not a lot of them.
On your leadership. Strategize as the battle progresses.
I kind of like this girl, Petra. Until next professor level. That's interesting. And until class is mastered. Is that implying that you have to be level 40 to master a class? Interesting. And then unit battalion can also level up. Ooh. I wonder if this is going to be like Langrisser, where you can switch the units that are with you and change the weapon triangle associated with your group a little bit. Your actual character will probably still take damage, effective damage from weapons that are better than them in the weapon triangle. But I'm wondering if you can bring like Lancers with the sword unit and stuff like that. It's kind of how Langrisser M has been doing it, and I think the classic Langrisser games are exactly the same as that too. So that's interesting.
At the Officers' Academy.
I missed that. Let's see that. So we have, this is showing weapon rank levels and also showed it up there before. That's pretty standard. We got some training lances here. There's an intermediate seal, so I wonder if that's a class-changing seal for like an intermediate class. Maybe they tiered out the classes a little bit different. We have Sylvain and Ferdinand. Okay. We got two students fighting each other. Oh, it's it's two houses. It's blue versus red. Interesting.
The Officers Academy, your students will work
I wonder if this is more of like a sparring match for training. Maybe it's part of the training mode.
Each day so that they may wield a variety of weapons.
And then you actually have to teach the class. There's tutoring, there's auto-tutor, so I guess if you're bored and you don't want to do whatever it takes. Group task and set goals. This is interesting. He looks like Professor Snape up here. Select someone to train them and improve their skills. So maybe it's one student at a time, and you have a certain amount of students you can train. Then Dorothea here can be trained one more time. She has a little, like, I guess, fatigue meter up here or something like that. It's going to determine her mood, probably. And this is with all the different classes. Maybe this is with the soldiers, to rank up the soldiers. Or either that, or pretty much anybody can be like any class or something like that is what this is kind of looking like. Because these look like weapon level ranks or something like that.
Master the study of magic.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just like what, boosting your magic rank?
And acquire
by
special
teaching
skills such as horsemanship.
So we have Linhardt. Oh yeah, so somebody was posting this in the chat before. Oh my god, you know this is gonna be a meme character, and everybody who loves Lynn and Reinhardt are probably gonna be all over this character. Oh my god, Linhardt. They knew what they were doing with that name. They had to have known what they were doing. Come on, come on. A skill for solo study here, so you can, I guess, have the students teach themselves as probably kind of a maybe a timing-based thing where you can kind of just leave them doing it, come back to the Switch later, and maybe they'll have better ranks or something like that. So there's a reason and faith focus. Maybe that has to do with magic, or a custom focus for goals. Interesting.
You have been entrusted with their...
There's a heal that we just saw. There's some Western Church soldiers. Casper with the gauntlets.
And it's up to you to guide each of them and help them hone their abilities.
Okay, take a look at this. Mercenary, Thief, Knight, Cavalier, Brigand, Archer, Mage, Priest. So all of those confirmed as classes, at least for Edelgard. And it does look like there's... Oh, maybe... We can't really tell, actually. No, those are just rips in the paper. I thought there might be more. It's always possible. Brigand, exam content. So here's the exam that you have to take if you want to be a Brigand. Here's a test question for you. As a Brigand, do you A, rape and pillage, B, study magic in a monastery, or C, be a nice person? There you go. There's your quiz question. Oh, would you look at that? She's going to master that class. There's the exam.
And study, you can help your students reach their full potential.
And Edelgard passed. Look at that. She knows how to kill people now.
Your students...
So it looks like they're probably going to have a little bit of maybe a cafeteria eating area, maybe kind of like with the food making in Faiths, but hopefully more expanded than that. Maybe you can talk to your students. Here's a unit called Ash.
Can also interact with each other at the academy, and by doing so, their bonds.
There's the Gambit boost,
and they'll be able to.
That's a coordinated Gambit against the Black Beast. Crest Stone of Gautier. Oh, look at that. There's a Crest Stone. Edelgard against the Crests. The Crests are to blame.
To better support each other on the battlefield.
I don't like how slow that looks, though. I'll be honest. Somebody... That's interesting. Holding off the bandits. Got these two bros. I'm starting to like Claude more.
Forward, now!
3 territories. 3 houses. Your very own journey.
Interesting. There's probably some bad guys here. They had like a plague witch doctor mask on somebody. That's interesting. And there's clearly some monsters.
Fire Emblem 3 Houses will release on July 26th.
Okay. I mean, there's not too much there going on, but we got some stuff there. We got some stuff. So we could turn this off now. Actually, maybe we'll go back to Reddit for a little bit and probably start wrapping things up because I got to go do the analysis, do an actually full breakdown of that. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Me just kind of going through, looking at some stuff, whatever I noticed. The more I see this, the more I'm getting into the gameplay, to be honest. That's fair. You want to watch the original trailer? Let me know. If you want to watch the original trailer, I could bring it up. I've kind of watched it a lot. There's not that much in it. But if you guys want to see the comparison between the two, we can absolutely do that. Let me fix this screen again. No. I want this. I just don't want it that much. Let's go. Boop. Alright. It's probably a little uneven, but gonna have to live with it right now. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Milla's Turnwheel returns. Did you see that? I didn't catch that, if that's a thing. Dimitri sounds like he might be Ephraim 2.0. He does look like it. He looks like a blonde Ephraim. That's probably why I kind of like him a little bit. Oh yeah, so we didn't finish with the bingo card, really. We didn't get a bingo, did we? I suppose not. Let me just take one more look at it. Yeah, I think we pretty much crossed off everything we could cross off. There's no bingo. It was close, but that's gonna be that. Didn't mean to do that. And now my window's messed up. Sorry. Why you do this? Let's just do that. Why not? All right. We have another super chat. Thank you, Wakaseda, once again. $5 says Sothis is the Dragon Lolly. Very, very likely, I'd say. Also, main character has wild card, cafeteria time is social links, and gambits are essentially just an all-out attack. Looks like it, yes. There was a bit in the trailer where time went backwards with the main character. You mean that kind of blacked out inverted moment? Interesting. Guys, in the trailer, there was something about that inverted screen Milla's Turnwheel, maybe. Check the trailer again. Look at where the axe is on the main character. Beleth looks like he's holding a Yato or other Divine Falchion clone during the direct. Yeah, at the very end there, when he's like surrounded by darkness, he does look like he has a pretty special sword at that point. Do you think we might have characters from 3 houses before or when it comes out in Fire Emblem Heroes as promotion? I was actually really shocked that for Warriors we didn't see... let me put the music back. We didn't see Rowan or Leanna. I was really surprised about that. I really thought that they were a shoo-in to promo the game. But they didn't do it. But considering this is the next main game, at some point there's got to be a banner for 3 houses. There just has to be. So I'm with you on that. It just depends on how long it's going to be till we see that. Done for now. See you when your analysis video is up. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody here. Thank you. Yeah, be sure to check back because hopefully tomorrow I'll be putting out an analysis video, further breakdown of everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Well, we learned about the crest, though. Sooner or later, he'll come off or click it, LOL. I don't know what you're saying. Am I missing something here? Let me just check if I missed any super chats because I don't want to be mean to people. Did I miss anything here? Nope, we're all good. Let me refresh this just in case, though. Yeah, so how are you guys feeling about this? You excited? Did rewatching it a second time make it any better for you? Because I feel like it kind of made it a little bit better for me that second time, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it's definitely way different. Way, way, way different. Shadows of Valentia had multiple banners when it came out. Yeah, I could honestly see them doing maybe a banner for each house. If they want to get that far into the roster right off the bat, you could have a, you know, Edelgard banner, Dimitri banner, and Claude banner. Certainly possible. Is it confirmed that the head priestess is a dragon? She looks it. She's got the hair color, man. She's on the mural wall. Probably. The Divine Saros is probably a dragon person. Manakit. Oh, did it sell out? Did the Best Buy sell out? Let's check. Hopefully, if you wanted to get it, you snagged it. Otherwise, I guess you can wait for GameStop. Oh, it went to coming soon. Oh. Wow. Interesting. Alright, so hopefully if you got it, you snagged it. Otherwise, maybe it was an error. And I just ordered it via error, so I hope that still counts then. Otherwise, stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled for GameStop, because I'm sure they'll be putting it up at some point. Oh, so yeah, so people said it had details about that. I actually just bought it really quick, didn't even pay attention to what it came with. Let's see what it comes with, because apparently there's details somewhere. Okay, this doesn't say what it comes with. Let me look at, see if Twitter has anything. Sorry, I know this is ugly on the stream. I didn't mean for this to be shown, but there's Phoenix Master with the Lin heart. Fire Emblem Three Houses is being co-developed by Koei Tecmo Games, according to the My Nintendo Store. Oh, so you see that? We got a Dynasty Warriors Fire Emblem crossover. Now we're getting a Fire Emblem Dynasty Warriors crossover with the Romancing of the Three Kingdoms at the very least, with the Three Houses. But it also seems like Persona and Harry Potter and a bunch of other stuff. Interesting. I'll retweet that. Where are you guys seeing this special edition information? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll look it up in the other window. Oh, look at this. Okay. Sorry for that sound. Let's take a look at this. No statue. Should have known. Probably not expensive enough for a statue. Add image. And let's go find where I saved that. There we go. Interesting. So this is going to be that. This is the special edition. Close that for now. So we have a Game and Steelbook. We have a soundtrack selection CD, of course. We have a 2020 calendar. That's a little weird, but maybe that has to do with something with the game. Art book, of course, looks pretty standard fare. And then a similar box to what we saw with Echoes. How you guys feel about that? You excited? You getting it? I just did. I don't even know what it came with, but I got it. Because I wanted to make sure I got it before it was gone. Oh, in the direct at the end of the trailer, it said an art book, audio CD, and calendar. Okay, I missed that then. Thurnis Haley says, at Bento, we're never going to be noticed by him. I've been noticing you. I saw your comment earlier. I haven't been seeing everything, because I've been crazily trying to run back and forth in here, but... Aside from the art style looking like Soejima, the Persona comparisons all seem very superficial, like people saying hard games are like Dark Souls. I guess it kind of fits even more, though, with the fact that they're in, like, high school. I don't know. Steelbook looks gorgeous. It does look pretty good, doesn't it? I kind of like the art book aesthetic, too. It looks good. They should give us fake transformation stones. They did make... There is a product you can buy with that. I forget what it was for. It was for something. There was an actual dragon stone. It's Fire Emblem Hogwarts. Oh, we were talking about how both of us had been sending you the content of the special edition, but you kept missing it. Would you send it here, or did you send it somewhere else? Because I haven't checked anything else, unfortunately. Alright, we, why are the waifus not attractive? Maybe you haven't met all of them yet, okay? I really hope they bump the frame rate. Yes, I hope it's not locked to like 30 frames per second or something like that. That would stink. Actually, my biggest complaint with Warriors probably is that even between the two modes, you can choose to have the better running mode or the better quality mode. They still had lag at some points in time. So if they are using that engine, I'm going to be nervous if there are too many models being displayed on screen. I guess Warriors has a bit of a harder time with it, but the models were also kind of simpler. I really hope it's not laggy on the Switch. That would really be awful. So what do I think about it? I really don't know what to say just yet. I'm not sure. Like, not sure at all. I'm kind of speechless, to be honest. It was nothing like I ever expected to see. Nothing at all. We got to lower our expectations for this game. People were really hyped about Fates, and look how it turned out. That is true, and the fact that we can see that they are seemingly altering some stuff in between. Well, I mean, I guess you can't expect everything to be concrete from last year's trailer to now, but it does seem like they did change their mind potentially on a couple things. So that's interesting. I would hope that that doesn't mean they had issues. Yeah. Sorry if you already saw this message, MacV. No, I did not. I don't think Beleth is customizable. His face is pre-rendered in the cutscene. That is a really good point. So in the cutscene where they're walking through the woods and you see Geralt, the father, that does look like a pretty set-in-stone cutscene. So maybe it is just straight up a male and female choice for Beleth. Maybe it's like a... Yeah, I guess we haven't really had one like that before. But it's going to be like Robin or Corrin, but lacking all customization aside from gender. Interesting. Humans only comprehend 20 frames per second. I don't think that that is true. There's no way to find out who's voicing who, is there? It's probably not public yet, unless I missed something. I'm not sure. Is Yusuke Kozaki still doing the art, or is it someone else? I think it's safe to say that it's clearly someone else. It doesn't look like Yusuke Kozaki's stuff at all. I think cautiously optimistic is the best way to explain my feelings. More emphasis on optimistic, I suppose. No huge red flags yet, so that's cool. I'm with you. Some of the cutscenes are horrible and some are perfect. That is a good point as well. Good point. Because the ones with, what was her name? Sothis, the new dragon lolly. That was pretty slightly choppy a little bit. But then when they were walking through the woods, it's actually really nice. So maybe some of them are still under construction. Or maybe they have like different levels of cutscenes, I'll say, throughout the game. Maybe there's the major cinematics and then the minor ones that are like slightly cinematic. Then we also saw some actual like anime, like more like anime show cutscenes where like the students were training in the courtyard, and that looked a lot less like 3D and more like an anime scene. So maybe there's like varying art styles that they're going to go with as far as with showing cutscenes. I guess I'm totally down for it if we get more cutscenes, because usually there's not enough, in my opinion. They're obviously very expensive to do, especially with the 3D. Maybe that's why they're opting to do some courtyard little stuff like that where it's like an actual animation. Crystal Star with the super chat. Thank you once again, Crystal. Which house do you pick? I don't know. I'm gonna say I get the feeling that the blue team is probably gonna be really cool. I'll probably like the people on the blue team, if I'm being honest with you. But I don't think we saw a lot of them. We might have saw. I think the claw guy might have been blue team. I think Edelgard looks to be the most interesting main character so far, but that's because they kind of had a heavy emphasis on her. I'm definitely going to be playing multiple houses, multiple playthroughs, but I'm sure there's going to be one group of students or units that I like more than the other, because that tends to happen for me, so we'll see. What's the disc? It's an audio CD. Isn't this exactly like Fates? It looks like there's going to be just one version of the game, thankfully, but hopefully it's not like Fates as far as story goes. Hopefully not. Bro, really, I'm so upset. Sorry to hear that, Seraph. Yeah, it's definitely a lot different than I thought. Blue team is secretly evil, I bet? That's interesting. Unseen Force wants to see the original trailer. You guys want to watch the original trailer with me? Go through that one more time? What do you think? If I get a couple people that want to do it, we'll do it. Claw's design has really grown on me, probably taking him. I like his 3D model more than I like his art. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. He looks chill. Do you think we'll have dual audio? I would hope. I hate when they don't do that. I really don't like that. When they just do one. Some people don't like the English voices. They want the OG Japanese, and that's totally fair. Alright, so people want to watch the original trailer. Let's do that. I'll, guess I'll bring it up on the YouTubes. Hold on one second. All right, here is the E3 2018 trailer, the original first trailer for Three Houses. Let me just switch back to the stream. I'm going to add... Just do a new window capture for this guy. Boop. And then make this smaller. And then order, move to bottom, turn this off. All right. Mute the music. Let's take a look at the OG trailer.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess.
They absolutely changed the spelling of these places. So this does look like Garrick Mac, but there's a couple extra letters in the new one.
A gift.
And it looks like Adrastia, they changed the spelling of that too, it seems. And actually, they might have changed the spelling on most of these. Fargus, I think, might have an E, F-A-E-R-G in the new trailer, if I'm not mistaken. So that's interesting.
Guide the lost.
And of course, the other difference with the map that we know for sure is that, yeah, some of you guys pointed out, it does say the alliance on it now, like which area is owned by which alliance
now,
in the new map.
The goddess watches over.
So here's that mural.
From her kingdom above.
We see dragons.
As the mother of all life.
Here's the possibly Tiki clone.
The arbiter of every.
The divine Seros, as far as I could gather.
Soul.
So what we can see is that now there are little icons above each person and also tells the weapon type and also whatever that little formation thing was here. So this is a little bit more clean. It has less going on for each character, but you're also going to see when you select the character, it did show like who you're in range of, I believe. We talked about that in the original analysis I did. I didn't see that in the new trailer, so maybe they nixed that or maybe it was turned off or something. And the sprite down here also looks to be different too because I think it was showing blue in the new trailer when we saw the different classes for Edelgard.
Go ahead, give me orders. It's time to measure.
And also, we have in this old menu here,
give me orders.
Combat Arts. We now saw Gambit in the new one, and I don't remember everything else that was in the new one. But
it's time
there's
to
that.
measure your worth as an instructor.
I do actually like this battle cut-in. This kind of style. It's growing on me.
Such a brutal, irrational world we live in. Some believe the crests, tokens of the goddess's power, are necessary to make...
So, yeah, maybe with the folks that thought that maybe formation was nixed, does it show it before it zooms in? Hold on.
Some believe the crests, tokens...
Yeah, so it doesn't show it until it does the zoom in, so maybe that's why people thought it was gone. But it does seem like the group of soldiers is still there with you. We just haven't seen anything to confirm that the actual formation, where everybody changes their position, is still in or not.
...of the goddess's power are necessary to maintain order. But they're wrong, teacher. The crests are to blame.
We have the monastery here. Which looks to be fully explorable, which I hope is really awesome. I hope it's not like really plain or linear. Because this looks cool to me. A lot of people pointed out that this sword is the same looking sword as the whip chain thing that we'll see later. I did not really mention that very much in the original thing because I thought it kind of looked different, but they do have the same hilt, so I guess it is possible that it is the same sword. Yep, there's the formation. People said it was a wedge formation. I got the name of the formation wrong originally.
Do you dare to walk this
Was that the... Hold on a second. Was that the teacher? I can't tell. That chick that attacked might have been the teacher that we saw walking down the hallway in the new trailer.
Do you dare to walk this path?
We got this dude. We didn't see anything of him in the new trailer.
And we fall to our ruin.
We got some training dummy stuff going on here.
It's now or never.
Beleth doesn't look like he changed very much. Then we got Sothis here.
I will return here someday, my teacher. Promise me that you won't forget me.
I think that's Edelgard's voice, if I'm not mistaken. So there's going to be something where... Maybe that's a path where she's has to leave or something like that. She ain't with you no more. All right, let's turn that back off. What'd you guys think? The first trailer is a lot more hype than the second trailer, than the new one. I gotta admit. Yeah, and the music is pretty cool too. That trailer really did grow on me as time went on. This trailer gets me excited, says Unseen Force. If this game doesn't have the scissor formation, I will be triggered. Wasn't that somewhat rewarding? A little bit. Yeah, I'll be honest. The trailer that they showed today was kind of weird. This first one, I think, is a lot more hype-inducing. And overall, though, I might make a video at some point about hyping up games, because that's been kind of a big topic for people, too. I remember for Fates, the Fates trailers had me, like, beyond hyped. Like, 20 out of 10 hyped when I saw that trailer. Especially with, like, the rock golem thing with the Greco-Roman, like, I think that what they used them for are manhole covers on the streets, but it has the face on it with the mouth. Almost like the Slytherin statue thing in Harry Potter. Back with the Harry Potter references. But yeah, when we first got the Fates trailer, oh my god, that was such a hype trailer. And I think they they definitely toned it down a lot from that. I mean, Fates didn't deliver on that level of hype for me personally. Yeah, Stoneborn, thank you. Fates didn't deliver personally for me on that level. I think that trailer was a little misleading because it just seemed so incredible when we first saw that trailer. So I think they probably learned to tone it down a little bit, because even that first trailer, the amount of effort, even the graphics seemed more like in-game graphics than pre-rendered stuff, like that Fates one. But the Fates one looked really cool. So it's kind of a shame to not see that again. Although that would bring about probably a false sense of hype, I suppose. First trailer literally had me going nuts and ended up being my most hated Fire Emblem game, and I've been playing it for 15 years. Oh, Fates trailer had you going nuts, yeah. Yeah. Overall, I like both equally. The first one gives us some battle hype, but I like this one because this one gives us some more general info, so yeah. Yeah, I'll agree with you. I kind of felt like we would get more information out of this direct, to be honest. The fact that it specifically called out 3 houses was very interesting, but then it wasn't like... I really did kind of anticipate like a 20-minute chunk of the direct being Fire Emblem solely, and that that's what they were going to do. And we got less than that, but whatever. I'm still grateful to have seen something. I think I'm going to wrap it up here in about 10 minutes. Thank you to everybody that's been here. I'll keep answering questions and talking with you guys, though, for the time being. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you're excited, and if not, then I hope that we'll get some more information and details in the lead up to the game, considering it will be a little bit later than we thought. So hopefully by then, things maybe will change your mind. I hope that it's really good. I hope that it's not, you know, another not-so-popular Fire Emblem. I could really see, like, a potentially bad future where Fire Emblem keeps going the pandering fan servicey route and ends up at the point where longtime fans and fans who really loved the series until more recently then hate it. That would really stink. I don't think it's going to end up like that, but it's a possibility, I guess, especially if a lot of people are not excited for this game, and if this game turns out to be their worst fears. Yeah. Stoop says, see ya, boss. Glad I got to tune in. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being here. There are a lot of things about Fates that I like. I genuinely like a lot of stuff about Fates, but I think the story was not anywhere near as awesome as I thought it was going to be. I expected a lot better, and I was very disappointed with that. But I can't say much. My opinion doesn't really matter so much because I haven't beaten all the routes yet. I will, in fact, get around to going back and doing that. Absolutely. There's so many games that I need to play, specifically Fire Emblem stuff, too, that I still did not. Haven't played Binding Blade. I want to do Genealogy and Thracia at some point. Everything I know about those games is just stuff that I've researched and looked up and experienced it with heroes, so I haven't played those games firsthand either. Thoughts on another Echo-style game in 2020 for the older fans? Yeah, once again, a Genealogy remake, maybe even just a Yggdrasil remake in general that has both Thracia and that would be so incredible, or a Binding Blade remake, depending upon if they want to skip ahead and just do Roy because he's popular. That would be awesome. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably more on board with the Binding Blade remake, because I really do think, and I say this every time, but it's something that really bothers me, I really do think that if we got a Genealogy remake, they would end up having to censor or, like, cleanse a lot of stuff in that game and make it a lot more acceptable to today's standards and today's audience. And I really don't want to see that happen. a lot of people are not going to be happy about that. So I don't know. But I would be down for any new Echoes game, any remake. Absolutely. Heck yeah. Michael Human says, what did you think of the Three Houses trailer just got here? I'm kind of speechless, to be honest with you. It was just way different than anything else I expected. I'll probably maybe, you know what? So hopefully tomorrow an analysis video will come out from me where we kind of take a deeper dive and look at everything, every little detail in the trailer, kind of go over everything we might have missed. And then maybe in a couple weeks or something like that, I'll come back and I'll kind of give my more fleshed out thoughts on the trailer, because I think it needs some time to digest in me. I don't really know. But yeah, I'm just kind of speechless right now. I really did not expect like Harry Potter Fire Emblem. And I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. I want to be clear about that. But it's just way different than anything I thought we were going to see at all. Yeah. Do you think there's going to be a time skip since she talks about you forgetting her and then she'll search for you? Yeah, that is very interesting. Something hopefully cool is going to happen. I hope that that's not some weird like red herring or dumb thing that ends up not being as cool as it sounds. It sounds like that might be a really cool aspect to the story. Maybe that's how they make children units work, if those are going to come back, because it's really disgusting if they want to introduce children units and you have like these high school kids that these are your units that you're training. Like that doesn't make any sense. So maybe there's going to be like a genealogy-esque time jump or something like that at some point. Absolutely possible. All right, when is the Fire Emblem Expo happening? I think that's in May. But once again, judging by the events that are going to be happening there, I don't know if they're going to release any new information for Three Houses to coincide with that. I don't know. Maybe E3. Maybe we'll see some more stuff at E3. Another trailer. Is Three Houses looking like it may be a faithful entry in the series in general? It looks so different than everything else. The combat, it looks like durability is coming back. It looks like Weapon Triangle is probably coming back. We do have a lot of classic classes that we saw Edelgard considering to learn, or I forget what the word was, passing tests to become those classes. And if formations are in, it's definitely going to be way different than the classic Fire Emblem. But so far, there are some classic stuff in there, for sure. When will we get Three Houses reps for Heroes? Probably later this summer. More than likely, they're in development right now, if they're going to do that, because they have to be kind of ahead of the curve. When did we see Echo stuff first in Heroes? I don't know off the top of my head. I'm not going to look it up right now, but actually go back and look and see when we got the first like Almond Celica banners in Heroes after Echoes. See how many months that took. It's probably going to be something like that, maybe. It's probably pretty likely that we'll see Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude in Heroes. It would be a missed opportunity, I think, if they didn't do that for the promotion, the crossover. They're to create a character. The characters don't seem to have much personality. I can't speak to the personality yet because we really didn't see anybody talk very much. But yeah, the fact that they're all wearing the same school outfits looks kind of... It doesn't look great for, you know, design-wise. I think people are always going to look back to the older Fire Emblem art for each character. Maybe we will still get customized art for each character depending on what class canonically they're supposed to be. And maybe that art will be great and their outfits and their designs will be great. But so far from what we saw in the game, everything looks pretty similar, which kind of stinks, I think, for the outfits and the design. What do you think about the potential of supports, A+ on units and S supports? Once again, I think if they're going to do... If children are going to come back as part of supports, they have to have a time jump. Otherwise, that's gross. These are like high school kids that you're teaching. S ranking... Imagine like Beleth S ranking like Edelgard, like the student. That's creepy. That doesn't seem right to me, so maybe not. But this is also Fire Emblem, post-Fire Emblem Fates, and post-Fire Emblem Heroes. They have to have the fan service in there somewhere. I don't think that it's going away. So maybe there's a time jump or something like that that makes that happen. Who knows at this point? I really don't know. We did see Gambits, and it kind of looks like Gambits might be built upon support rank levels. So maybe, you know, supports are back, and maybe that's going to affect the bonuses you give to each other, the Gambits you can do with certain characters. It's possible. Edelgard for Smash. Edelgard for Smash. Probably. Do you think the My Unit customizability could hurt the game? It really seems like you're not going to be able to customize the main character. I don't know how I feel about that right now. I don't hate the way that Beleth looks, to be honest. It would be cool. Like, there is the part of me that does like Robin and Corrin in the sense of being able to put myself into the game. And I guess that'd be interesting that you're the teacher and here you are standing in front of the classroom, like picking the lessons for your students or something. Maybe there's some cool like role play there that people would have liked, but it kind of seems like that's out and might not be a thing. So I don't know. I don't know. As long as Beleth is not bland, maybe if he's not a completely customizable main character, maybe he has a distinct personality. And you're just picking the gender of Beleth. And maybe it'll be better as far as the story for that. I'm going to be hopeful about it. We got the first Echoes banner in April 14th of 2017. Echoes came out... Oh, that came out before the game. Because it came out in May 2017. Oh. Yeah, so there's some promo there. Maybe they're already on track with it, and maybe we'll see... Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude come out in like June or something, depending. That could be cool. Yeah, I did forget. That sounds about right now that you've brought that up. That seems like what happened. That was cool. I hope the Academy focus doesn't overshadow the story too much. I can see that. So I'm going through the trailer again, and it looks like most of your students are going to be fully customizable combat-wise. It did look like that. It looks like you can pick the classes for each character. So I guess if you were a big fan of the villagers in Echoes, maybe you'll love that. There's probably certain things that... Ooh, that's a good video opportunity then. There's probably going to be certain things that students excel at, depending upon their bases and growths. So I'm sure there's going to be better classes for people. Maybe we'll have to talk about that in the future when we have more information and the game's out. Do you think there is infinite level in Three Houses? I couldn't tell in the trailer. It does look like you'll probably be able to switch like Second Seal into other stuff. So maybe you max out one class, switch to another. Maybe you can switch back. It's probably going to be the case. Who's hyped for Battle Royale Tetris? Will we get Amiibo? Probably. I don't see them killing off Amiibo anytime soon. Why not? At 348, Dorothea has strength in swords and healing, but weakness in magic. Nice catch. Surely there's field training chances to go to villages for items and units, etc. If they bring back the exploration mechanics that were in Echoes, the third person, which looks like that's the case with Beleth running around the monastery, but if you could actually go and visit everywhere in the world, that would be really cool. I'm down for that, absolutely. But it also looks like potentially you can just send students to go train and learn places. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Echoes was released in Japan on April 20th. Yeah, so it was timed with the Japanese release. Thank you, Drift Slave. Yeah, that makes sense. But for us, it was interesting because we got to have those units like Almond Celica and stuff for another like month before the game came out. So they had it lined up pretty properly. Which would mean that if it takes them at least like, what, 4 to 6 months, maybe 7 months to add and create the new characters for heroes, that means they probably already have to be pretty... They've got to be working on them now, or done with them, and they're just ready and waiting. Maybe the villager class is the student class in Three Houses. Yep, I could see that. Where do you think gauntlets lie in the weapon triangle? That's a good question. Maybe they'll have to have another expanded Fates-like weapon triangle. I wasn't a huge fan of that weapon triangle, to be honest with you. I can't say that I hate it, because I don't have like any major gripes with it, but I guess it just wasn't classic enough for me. It was a little weird that you had magic and hidden weapons and stuff like that all mixed in with the main one. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Alright guys, we're going to wrap it up here because I have to go and actually look through, scour that trailer for any little detail potentially in there. Thank you for your insights though. Some of you guys caught stuff that even I didn't catch. So, look forward to an analysis video hopefully coming out tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I hope that you had a great time. If you're not excited about the game, then I hope that within the coming months we'll get more information and hopefully that'll change your mind. And hopefully when the game comes out, it's an amazing, amazing game because I'm really hopeful about that as well. But it's definitely interesting. Fire Emblem Harry Potter Edition. looking forward to it, for better or for worse. We'll have to see. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to sign off. I got probably a late night ahead of me, depending upon how much I scour that trailer, how much we find, and look forward to new content. Once again, thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the super chats and everything. Let me just do one more quick check, make sure I didn't miss anybody's super chat. I don't want to be that guy. Nope, we're all good. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Signing off. See you soon. Peace out, everybody.